Hey everyone, it's Friar Phil, and it's time to talk Lego. Hey, welcome back everyone. Thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for coming out to Friar Phil's Bricks. If this is your very first time, man, I want to encourage you to go ahead and subscribe. We do Lego reviews here at Friar Phil's Bricks, and we do several other Lego videos, related videos, such as giving Lego as gifts to people who are not Lego collectors. Next week, we're going to be talking about some of my results from this year for buying and selling Lego on the secondary market. So we do a lot of stuff all Lego related, and so we're so excited to have you. Hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber already, but we're going to get right into it. We got another vintage classic castle set from the Black Knight sub theme, and this is set 6030, the Catapult. This is from 1984. I've got 3 sets from 1984, and these are the earliest sets that I own. I was 5 years old when I got these sets. Well, I'm assuming I got them in 1984. I don't know. I don't remember, but they came out when I was 5, and so these are my oldest sets, kind of that start of my collection. So this one means a lot to me, along with the other 2 that come from 1984. And so we're gonna get it built, we're gonna take a look at it, and then get it on the brick scale as we do every review that we do. All right, let's get going. Let's get it on the brick scale. That's right. First category is always build experience. Now, this has been sitting in storage for quite a while, and it is 37 years old. So it came out in 84, 2021 now, and so it's been well loved. Let's put it that way. And I noticed that the wheels, quote unquote wheels, have a Technic pin that connect to the 1x8 brick, and those Technic pins we are pretty much cemented in. They're not cemented, but they were very difficult to try to get out from the wheel, because I was just curious, let me take this apart for the build, and I decided, because I was really pushing, I decided not to do it. So 37-year-old sets, sometimes you just got to say, okay, we're not gonna push it too far. I don't want anything to break, and so that was part of the build experience this time around. But other than that, if you think about it, we're going to talk about this in the next category. There were some new pieces that are in this set that came out for the very first time, and so for the new Lego collector, a new builder back in 1984, this would have been some unique experiences that they had. Today, common pieces, so it wasn't that great of a build. So try to put my mind back, give some cred for that. But 3 out of 10 I'm going to give for build experience today. All right, moving on to the uniqueness category. I kind of gave a little teaser for it, but first we look at the set in comparison to other sets in the same theme, and then we look at unique pieces. So first, this catapult is a little similar to the catapult that was part of the Knight Stronghold set that I reviewed a few weeks back, but it is a little bigger, and so it is kind of a unique, kind of stands out a little more. And then let's look at these unique pieces I was talking about. So first, we've got those gray and white banners, or flags per se, and this was that piece type is not unique to this set, but that's the first time those colors, the green and the white, were used, and that was in 1984 in this set, and then another set as well. So this is 1984 was the first year that the green and white flags came out. Also, the same thing with the dark gray shield. First time that color was used, not a new piece, but a new color. And then the 2x1x3 slope piece, not a very piece that would stick out, just part of the set, but this is the first time that piece type was introduced in Lego. ever. So that is super cool. So again, you can see a new builder would be like, whoa, new piece type. As well as the 1x2 plate with the upward arm. Again, the first time that the piece was introduced into a Lego set. And then 2 more pieces, the 6x6x1 black cockpit cabin base. This is another brand new piece in 1984, and the black color throughout all of Lego history is found in only 8 sets, including this one, all time. So again, a very unique piece. And lastly, the black digger bucket. This is the only set in Lego history to use this color. So you got to give this set a big score because of these unique pieces, first time pieces. 8 out of 10 is what I'm giving uniqueness. Moving on to the next category, detail. This is why I love the brick scale, because it all evens out. You've got different sets that have different qualities that are higher on the scale and then lower on the scale. And detail in this set is a lower set. I'm not a catapult aficionado to know all the detail that could go into it, but I imagine a catapult's pretty basic because of the nature of a catapult. It's lacking in detail, not a lot of stuff. It's, you know, you got your frame, your structure, and then the catapult that sends it. You got your projectiles, which this has. I'm only giving this a 2 out of 10 for detail because there's just not a lot of detail to be had. Moving on to displayability, again, looking at a panorama of vintage castle themed sets. You know, a catapult is nothing new. There's other catapults, the twin arm launcher, which we reviewed earlier. I talked about the one in the Knight Stronghold. There's newer ones that have come out since the 80s and 90s, newer castle sets that had a catapult. So it's not going to be, it's going to be one of many catapults. It's a common element of war back then. However, blue or the green and white flags, I think it would stick out, that Black Falcon theme. And so I'm going to give it a little bit of props for that. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 10 for displayability. And lastly, playability. I think Lego got this right, solidly built versus other catapults I've built, which kind of haven't really launched things. This you can launch it because it's good, solid build. And that's always fun. I remember as a kid just... and so yeah, great sound effects there. So good solid build and good playability. Again, bombard that castle out there. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10 for playability. All right, you mathematicians, where we at? Have you been keeping track? Yeah, that's right, 20 out of 50 on the brick scale. Man, I hope you enjoyed this set like I do. It brings back nostalgia. 1984, my Lego collection began as a little kid, and here we are years and years later, still enjoying Lego, still enjoying that hobby, the relaxing nature, the fun of it, the creative imagination that Lego can bring. And I sure hope you've enjoyed your time today. Hit that bell for notifications if you want to be notified of the next video. We're excited about bringing content every week. And if you've enjoyed this set, enjoyed today, give it a big thumbs up, and we will see you next week.